Nou, we zijn er. God, uur in de metro. Daarna nog 20 minuten in de taxi. En nu zijn we dus aangekomen op Stone Bar. Dus de Blue Hill. Het is echt, denk ik wel, 10 keer zo groot als ik had bedacht.
It out is in the center courtyard. This is where they would gather the cows and auction them off. You know, they would sell a lot of the cattle. And in the hay barn, they would keep all of the dried grass for the winter season up in the loft. And then downstairs was stables, and they kept the wagons and everything at the bottom. And this is the dairy barn where they used to milk all the cows. And now that's what the restaurant is. Summer they have a farmer's market, which is in the front. And so they sell a lot of the vegetables and the meats to just the public. But we buy most of the, we buy about 90% of what they grow here.
Okay.
A couple apple trees, and then they also, in the summertime, have the farmer's market right in there.
Okay.
Underneath the hang. In that western barn is our slaughterhouse.
Okay.
We are able to process all of the birds that are coming for the restaurant. So they kill the birds and then they defeather and then they package them for the restaurant.
And also with cows and pigs and everything?
Only birds. So turkeys, geese, chickens, hens. Okay. The pigs and the sheep that are raised on the farm, we have to send them to a certified facility.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're very, very strict about the USDA is very strict about certain meats being.
Now we bring cow to the slaughterhouse, then we get it back. Yeah, we get it back, and then we
in half, and then you butcher it in house.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. It's the same. They take it away, and then when they bring it back, they give us the whole animal. We have it's a half-acre greenhouse.
Okay.
It's the largest greenhouse of its kind in this area, the Northeast.
Yeah.
Basically, we break it up into two areas. This first room is where we propagate all the seeds.
Yeah.
So the temperature in here is much warmer.
Yeah.
So that the seeds start to sprout. We plant in these little dirt rocks.
Yeah.
And then basically these tubes here, if you touch it, you can feel that it's warm water. So that's how you keep the soil more warm.
Het start van het zaden. Dat hebben ze gewoon allemaal in hun eigen hand. Dat is echt heel cool.
This is the greenhouse plants.
Okay.
We don't use pesticides or anything in the greenhouse. So it's important to rotate through. The dirt we rotate by family. So we will plant some celtus in one area, and about 60 days later we will harvest and take it all out, and then instead of planting something else that's in the same family, we will come and maybe plant some spinach.
Okay.
Because what happens is if you have something that's attacking the plant, if you keep planting the same family, that pest will infest into the dirt. A lot of these herbs we will plant up next to the restaurant in a garden, and in the summertime, when a guest has finished their meal, they can order tea, and we go out to the garden and clip fresh and bring it to the table and cut it with scissors and then steep it in hot water tableside. This is the best one. This is like a fruity pineapple sage.
Sorry hoor, maar we moeten in de zomer terugkomen. Ik hoor het wel.
Do you see the rainbow chard?
Yeah.
It's all different colors. This is so pretty.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It looks nice, yeah. This is one of the first vegetables that comes on the cold ground in Holland. It's old. Okay.
The ones on the other side are the older you.
Yeah.
They're a little bit older, and we've had them for breed stock for a while.
Yeah.
There's 3 boys. There's 3 males, rams.
Yeah.
And there's about 70 ewe, which is the female. And all of these sheep will have twins. They all typically have twins. The hens give us, in the summertime, about 5 eggs a week, sometimes 6. And this particular breed. And then in the winter, they give us about 3. 3 to 4, and it all depends on how much sunlight they get.
So sunlight.
Yeah. So in like a conventional egg farm, a big industrial farm, they keep the lights on 24 hours. And the eggs are, but there's no flavor. The flavor is lost when you're forcing them. So if you let them lay in natural condition, The eggs are very,
Yeah.
very orange, bright orange
Yeah,
yolk.
and,
So
yeah.
rich, so rich. They're just getting like the last of their food for the day, and then they are going to go and roost up together and sleep up
It's funny,
in those bleachers. Yeah.
So how many pigs do you have here?
Gosh, there's probably about 35, 40 pigs in here. These are the younger versions of pigs. Yeah. These are all Berkshire.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
an
know
English
that.
breed.
Yeah, it's
And,
English. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. They're very, very hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Inside, they're eating whey and grain and very good food to make them grow fast. We have some of them, like the little ones, are probably about a month old,
Yeah.
and the bigger ones are probably about 180 pounds and probably about 4 to 5 months old. And we will keep them probably until they're about 6 to 8 months old.
Okay.
250 pounds. And in here, all of these pigs are going to be for the restaurant eventually.
Okay. And the other ones are
The other
somewhere
ones,
else?
yeah, we're going to see.
Okay.
In the woods. David Rockefeller is the last surviving child of John Rockefeller, who was the one who built it. And when his wife passed away, he decided to set up the Stone Barn Center. So what it is now, it's a non-profit working farm educational center. This farm is not property of the restaurant.
No.
We are paying rent to be on the property of this farm.
Okay.
But our chef, Dan Barber, he owns
Yeah.
the restaurant. He and his family have another farm up in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. It's about 2 hours away. And that's a dairy farm. But they also have, it's not much vegetables. They also have goat, chickens, hens, pigs, and cows, dairy cows.
Okay.
So he has that farm he owns, and we pay rent, and we also buy everything that they grow from the Stone Barn Center. These are bigger.
Yeah.
These are the pigs that we keep to use as breed stock, and they eat a lot more.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
And also in the wintertime, they stay outside.
Yes. Yes. They it's an English breed, so they are used to the cold. And there's probably more pigs inside. Our hop houses. They call that because they move. They're on skis.
Okay.
And you can slide them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can plant and have it on top, and when it's still very cold.
Yeah.
And then when the plants start to grow, we move it.
Great.
So it's a way to extend the season. David Rockefeller was thinking about this project, and he was thinking about who's going to be the chef that we'd like to have the restaurant. And he ate at Blue Hill in the city, and that is when the relationship began between Dan Barber and David Rockefeller, and that's how this restaurant became.
Een love letter. Een love letter van Dan Barber, de eigenaar. En we hadden aangegeven dat we uit Nederland kwamen ook om hem een beetje te ontmoeten. But chef, I'm sorry I missed you. I was called down for a restaurant in the city. Dus hij zit in New York City. But I was looking forward to meet you. I hope your trip in New York was enjoyable. Hope tonight is so wonderful. I'm sure we're going to speak soon. All the best. Dan Barber.